Hello, today I show you how to use vector sketch Photoshop action, and here is some of results that you can make with this action. Okay, here is original photo. Then you need to paint the area where you want to focus. And here is the result. Also a few examples. The original photo, area layer, and the result. Okay, let's go to the Photoshop. And please note that the minimum required version of Photoshop for this section is CC 2015.5, and the computer is available oil paint filter. So please make sure that the oil paint filter is available on your computer before use this action. For that, go to the filter, stylize, and you can see that oil paint filter is available. If it's not, you can find the recommendations how to fix this problem. You can find the txt help file in the download folder. And you can see the recommendations if oil paint filter is grayed out for you and how to fix it. So, and firstly, some recommendations for optimal use of action. Use a good quality pictures. I recommend using a photo between 2500 pixels and 6000 pixels. Actually, I recommend using a resolution 2500 pixels and more for portrait photos and 5 or 6000 pixels for full body photos. So if you use photo with too small resolution, just open your photo and go to the image size, and just increase the width or height values. And before your section, you need to do the steps. First step, make sure that you're using the English version of Photoshop. And if you use version with another language, watch the video how to change language, the link under this video. Second step, go to the image mode and check the RGB color and 8 bits channel. And last step, go to the layers panel, click on the menu icon at the right, and go to the panel options. And please check the add copy to copied layers and groups. Okay, that's all. Now, how to use action. Open your photo, and one more important moment. Your photo needs to have the background view. So, if your photo have this view, the layer view, you just need to select this layer, then go to the layer, new, and click on the background from layer. Now it's okay. The next step, open brushes file. For that, go to the edit, presets, preset manager. In preset type, select brushes, click load, and just open the vector sketch brushes file. Click done. Next step, open the patterns file. For that, go to the edit, presets, preset manager. But now in preset type, select the patterns, click load, go to a download folder again, and just open the vector sketch patterns file. Wait a few seconds and click done. The next step, open the action file. For that, go to the window, actions, click on menu icon at the right, and click on the load actions. Go to a download folder last time and just open the vector sketch Photoshop action file. Okay, that's done. The next step, create a new layer and please name this layer the area. Please don't use the caps lock. Now we need to paint the area on this layer. For that you can use brush tool. If you will use the brush tool, I recommend using the hard round brush. Also you can use quick selection tool or magic wand tool, and you can use some of lesser tools. For this photo I'm gonna use the magic wand tool. Firstly I make the selection of white background, then I just need to inverse this selection and fill this selection using any color. I like red. Please make sure that you need to paint on the area layer, not on the background. Okay, the area layer is done. Now you just need to open the Actions panel. If you close the Actions panel, just go to the window, Actions, find Action in the Actions list, open the folder with action, open the action and click play. But please don't forget to select the action to make the play button active. And also before you will click play, please select the brush tool and make sure that the opacity and flow values is 100% and the normal mode must be selected also. So now click play and wait a few minutes that Photoshop make all actions. The speed of action work depends on the power of your computer. I'm scrolling this step. Okay, now the action finished work and now you can edit and improve the final composition. And now I show you how to make this. But firstly I want to show you how to close all small folders inside the main folders, because now you can see that small folders is opened. So to close all folders I use Ctrl plus Alt case combination, click and hold this case and open and close the first main folder. And now you can see that all folders is closed. So let's start to edit the final composition. And final composition contains the 7 folders, its background elements, your object elements, text layers, top splash and shadow frame, 5 color gradients, 10 color effects, and color encoder settings of all image. Let's start to edit the final composition from background elements folder. This folder contains the background color. You can change the background color. Just make double click and select any color. Also you can show your original background. And also this folder contains the 5 vector patterns. You can use these patterns. And you can change the colors of these patterns. And also you can change the size of these patterns. Just make double click, select pattern overlay, and just move the scale slider to change the size. You can change the size of first 4 patterns. Let's use the vector patterns 5. Change the color. And also you can change the blend mode of the patterns. Make double click, go to the pattern overlay and change the blend mode. You can use the multiply blend mode and you can use the soft light blend mode. Change the opacity. Okay, looks nice. Also, this folder contains the two layers with splashes. It's a bottom splash. You can change the color of this splash. Let's use the white color. You can move this splash, and also you can transform this splash. You can rotate and scale this layer. Same with upper splash. You can change the color, and you can transform your splash. Also, if you want to add more splashes to your composition, you can duplicate these splashes. Just select the splash, go to the layer, duplicate layer. Okay. Let's make the square composition from the splashes. Okay, looks nice. The next folder contains the back small splashes. This folder with background multicolor splashes contains the colors from your original object. You can change the hue and saturation of multicolor splashes. And also you can change the brightness and contrast of this layer. Also, this folder contains the background one color splashes. You can change the color of this splash. Also, you can use the mask of the folder to erase some of space of this splash. Just select the mask, select brush tool with black color, and paint where you want to erase these splashes. To make visible, use white color. And the last small folder inside the background elements folder is color and contrast settings of background elements. You can change the brightness and contrast of background elements. And you can add the color tone to background elements. Okay, the next folder is your object elements folder. This folder contains the layer with shadow from your object. You can move this shadow, and also you can transform your shadow, change the size and rotate. Also, this folder contains the folder with small backsplashes. This folder contains 4 layers with backsplashes. You can also use the mask of the layers, or you can use the mask of the folder to erase some of space of small backsplashes. Let's use the mask of the folder, brush tool with black color to erase, and brush tool with white color to make visible. The next folder is colored layers of your object. This folder contains the main colored layer of your object. You can change the hue saturation of this layer. And you can change the brightness and contrast of this layer. Also, this folder contains the additional colored layer of your object. Actually, this layer adds little more details on the main colored layer. And you can change the brightness and contrast of this layer also. Also, this folder contains the quick double light effect. It's very useful if you want to add the double light effect on your composition very easy and quickly. Just make visible this layer. And now you can change the colors of this gradient. Make double click, click on the gradient. Firstly, change the left color. And then let's change the right color. You can move this gradient. You can change the angle of this gradient. And also you can scale this gradient. Also you can disable the layer mask of this gradient to add the gradient effect on all composition area. The next folder is dark parts of your object. This folder contains 4 layers with dark parts. And also you can see that 2 layers from these 4 layers is the smart objects. Actually you can change the detalization of these dark parts using the mask of the smart filters. Just select the mask, select brush tool with white color and paint to change the detalization. Same with second layer. Select the mask of smart filters and paint using the white color. It will be very useful in some cases when you need to change the detalization of some parts of your object, like eyes or hairs. To change the detalization again, just use the black color. The next folder, it's light paths and white contour line. This folder contains 3 layers, contour line, and 2 layers with light paths. You can change the opacity of these layers if you need. And the next folder, it's text layers. You can see that this folder contains 2 layers. It's your text and the text shadow. To change the text, make double click on the first text layer. And now you can change the text and you can change the font of your text. Let's change the text. Also, you can add more space for the text. You can use the crop tool. Let's change the font. And just close this smart object, and please don't forget to save changes. Okay, now you can see that the text is changed. Also the text shadow changed. Now select the text layers folder and just move. Okay, nice. The next folder, it's top splash and shadow frame. This folder contains the top splash. You can move this splash. And you can scale and rotate this splash. Also, you can change the color. And also this folder contains the shadow frame. You can change the opacity of the shadow frame. And if you want to add more shadow frame effect on your composition, you can duplicate this layer. The next folder contains 5 color gradients. Of course, you can change the colors of these gradients. For that, just make double click on any color gradient, make the click on the gradient and change firstly the left color. And change the right color. You can change the opacity. The next folder contains 10 color effects. And the last folder is color and contour settings of all image. You can change the brightness and contrast of all image. Also, you can add the color tone to all image. Of course, you can change the opacity of this color tone. Also, you can make the black and white composition using this layer. You can add the photo filter to all image. To change the photo filter, make double click and just select the photo filter from list. You can change the density of this photo filter. Also, you can change the hue saturation of all image. And you can add the gradient to all image. So that's all. Now we need just save. Here is result. Hope you enjoyed this section. Thanks for watching and good luck.